Because Matteo Renzi overreached himself. He arrived on the scene 2.5 years ago and he was the youngest Prime Minister in Italy. When he was the mayor of Florence before that, he was seen as the outsider and he promised sweeping changes. They called him the demolition man. And then the problem came. He said he would resign if people said no to the constitutional changes, and they did. 35 million people voted, 60% of them said no, and now he's inside here somewhere preparing his resignation. Italy's precarious financial position is now the worry. It has one of the biggest economies in Europe, but also one of the most fragile and indebted. There are 7 banks in Italy that are vulnerable, particularly this one, Monte dei Paschi, which needs 500 billion euros of investment by the end of December. But does what's happening here scare the fish? It's down now to the president to come up with a plan and to come up with a new prime minister to pick up the pieces. For a moment of self-reflection on this result, it's worth noting how many anti-establishment movements around the world said this is part of a populist revolt, that people are sick of the old world order, the establishment after Brexit and Trump, and they want something new. But the people here, from talking to the Italians, they see it differently. They say they were happy to give Matteo Renzi 2 years to sort out the economy, to improve unemployment, but it didn't happen, so they voted no, and he's thrown away his chance.